A warm welcome to Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today we are going to talk about Rahu Venus Conjunction. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and your suggestions there. In case you have not subscribed to our channel, then please do. And do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates as soon as the videos and the audios are released. When we talk about the Rahu and Venus combination, what is important to understand is Venus is the Daitya Guru or the gurus of the Daityas. And Rahu being one of the par excellent Daityas has the ability of being controlled by Venus. So this combination, in a sense, is a good combination in your chart. In which respect? This combination is good in your chart if you or me, any one of us, are very inclined towards material growth in life. This combination gives a lot of wealth. Venus is the Karaka and the giver of wealth. And Rahu expands anything or any planet that is associated. So it gives huge amount of wealth to the person. In fact, foretold wealth. There are chances that during the Dasha, Antardasha, Pratyantar of Rahu, one is bound to earn through unfair means. When one does that, it's just a disclaimer that I like to tell here that one is bound to lose out on a lot when the Dasha, Pratyantar, Antar, Sukshma of Venus comes into play. Rahu will give the results of Venus, will give you those wealths, those luxuries that you're looking for. But when Venus comes, it sets things straight and the person may feel as if he's right from the riches to the rags stories will be coming true in front of his or her eyes. So this is a disclaimer that when you have too much, too soon, through unfair means, we have to be aware of the consequences also, especially when one is having the conjugation of Rahu and Venus in their chart. Now, Rahu and Venus are very much capable of giving multiple partners. They, as I said, they give a fondness for luxuries, and perfumes and good smells are something associated with luxuries. They give a person an innate amount of flamboyancy. A person would be so much into showing things, probably not as much as they have them, but the ability to showcase their talents, the ability with a good amount of exaggeration is very much present in this combination. People would have would have a very strong social status. When we have a lot of money, when we have a lot of power, the social status actually simply follows. When a person would also show extravagant spending habits. Yes, you have a lot of riches. You want to show it to people that, yes, I am well endowed with resources, and you want to showcase your talents. Spending comes naturally. Such people are also diplomatic. Yes, Venus represents the speech also because it is the Karaka of the second house. Rahu gives you an ability to sugarcoat things or put things in a misleading way. You may not be wanting to do something, but you're still being very diplomatic about it. You're still being very cagey about it. And that is what Venus and Rahu combination can get for you. Then we have the ability to reach great heights. I said that right at the beginning. It gives you unforeseen wealth, placement in life that you've never even dreamt about. Let's take the charts of Elvis Presley and one classic example, Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor is known for her beauty, her flamboyancy. Elizabeth Taylor was known for her love for jewels, bright, shiny jewels, which, I mean, you know, her jewelry at that time was talked about. Let's not go into multiple partners. All of us know she married 8 times and she had a fair share of relationships. That's an exalted Venus sitting with Rahu in the fifth house. Venus is in the nakshatra of Revati and Rahu is in the nakshatra of just on the verge of crossing Uttarashara. An elusive personality who was always Uttar Bhadra, sorry, an elusive personality who was always in search of the best partner in life and the best love of her life. This Venus being exalted as a seventh lord and the 12th lord gave her flamboyancy on a public level, gave her multiple relationships and also an aura as well as name and fame on the international level. The fifth house also talks about cinema. It talks about photography. Elizabeth Taylor made sure she chose the best movie. She rose to prominence from her movie, which revolved very much around power and love. That is Julius Caesar. And there's so many things in her chart that this combination can define. But at the heart, she was a very loving person. And she also played a good part in a number of charities. She associated with those charities herself, started a number of charities, and that can be seen with this placement of exalted Venus. Whenever there is a 5-12 combination, we know for sure that such person has a very large heart and has the ability to donate to charities. And we see that this Rahu combination with Venus increases that ability for her. We move on to the chart of Elvis Presley. In the chart of Elvis Presley, we see that the same lagna in both the charts, but we see that the placement differs, and that is why we can say a different lifestyle for both of them. Both of them were equally flamboyant, but Rahu Venus for Elvis Presley is in the third house in Capricorn, and Rahu Venus are both in the nakshatra of Uttara Shada. Third house we know is related to singing. It is also related to creativity. It is also related to friendship. And we see all that happening in his life around those areas also. We see that he was one of the best singers of his time. We see that the fan following that he had was phenomenal. Venus is again the 7th and the 12th lord here. And it is, and we know it is in the friend's house. Moreover, Rahu behaves like Saturn. And sitting in Saturn's house, it gave him a lot of wealth. It gave him a lot of name. And it gave him a lot of partners also. Third house is also it talks about your friends. Initially, people would start out as friends for him. He's supposed to have no dearth of partners in life. The amount of money either Elizabeth Taylor or Elvis Presley made could not be counted or rather remain undisclosed. Rahu Venus combination can actually give you undisclosed amount of money. But as I said earlier on, if we are on a track to earn money the wrong way, then Venus also makes sure that it goes as easy come as easy go. So these combinations in charts bring us a lot of flamboyancy, a lot of material wealth and material name fame. But during the Venus Dasha Antar Pratyantar, one does come to a sense of unfulfillment. That's for another time. We'll take it up some other time for sure. Till we meet with you again, stay safe.
Please hit the bell icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.